What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. We are back with the Barbarossa campaign, mission number 4, the Lombard League.
As long as Barbarossa's knights were present, peace endured. But the Emperor could not be everywhere at once. Whenever he went to Italy, Germany would flare up. And when Barbarossa returned to Germany, the Italians began plotting again. Milan had fallen, but the remainder of the Italian cities joined together in a confederation known as the Lombard League for the purpose of defeating Barbarossa. If Barbarossa intended to make Italy part of the Holy Roman Empire, he would have to conquer the Lombard League, city by city. But Barbarossa still had a secret weapon. Henry the Lion and his seasoned troops.
Do we trust Henry now? Is he a friendo? I'll actually say one thing about this mission in a moment. Construct a wonder within the city walls of Venice, Padua, or Verona. Barbarossa's army is limited to a population of 125. The Lombards have a head start on you, so build defensive structures until you can train an army.
Our fort is under attack by the Lombards.
We will do that.
I will send my knights to assist you, though I fear they will be too late.
I fear the same, mate. I fear the same. So, some things I want to say about this mission. Where we go? First of all, you have to evacuate your starting base because obviously there's nothing you can do against that with your starting units. Secondly, this is actually a mission that I've been told several times by a variety of people that they struggle with. So, yeah, I guess this is one of those missions where a little guidance may help. Actually destroy these, I don't care. Can you please move on? So, sorry. As we need to construct a wonder, that is the main objective we should focus on. Don't kill the villagers. Oops. There we go. So, 1, 2. Get rid of these guys, we don't need them. Build a dock. Why do we build the dock? So that the fishing ships can work. This will soon be going down. Yes, I do want to do that. Alrighty. I also need some houses. So, as you can see, there are 2 spots where we can start our game. First spot is right down here, like pretty much just down below. And the second spot is where we went, which is up here. Actually retreat here. So what we are going to have to do is build a wonder in one of these cities. So I think the task is straightforward enough to not be particularly confusing. So the what isn't a question, the how might be a little bit of a question. However, we are lucky enough to be in a position where we are right next to an enemy. Now, the Teutons are relatively slow civilization in my opinion, so being right next to the opponent obviously pretty useful. What you must know about this mission is, if you're an experienced campaign player, but not really experienced outside of campaign play and like, then you are probably mostly into a relatively slow game pace, to put it that way. Now, while that is fine for the most part playing these campaigns, it is actually a bit of a hindrance when it comes to this mission, because the longer this game goes, the stronger your opponents get. And as you can tell, you have 3 opponents, and they are quite varied. If we look into here, no, we can't see it here. We see it here. Yes. We have Henry the Lion, who, fun fact, will betray us again as the Teutons. He will have Teutonic Knights, mostly, and some Rams. We have Venice as Byzantines. They will have a lot of halberdiers and ships. We have Padua as the Italians. They will build a lot of Genoese crossbowmen. And we have Verona as the Franks, and they will build paladins, monks, and scorpions. So as you can tell, as a lone player, it is very difficult to put up with that, because that's a lot of different stuff, and if you counter one, the other builds something to counter you, and then you're in trouble, and like it's quite difficult. Build a castle here now. That castle will protect us from naval attacks up here when they move in here and want to attack from the sea. Also need these 3 buildings. Let's get that out. Get 2-man saw. Alright. So basically what you want to do is you don't want to allow the enemy to just build up as they wish, because again it makes the game incredibly difficult, and well, who likes a difficult game, right? I shouldn't say like that, I mean, a difficult game can be fun, but you know, generally speaking, you probably want to make this a little bit easier on you, not harder. I would assume, maybe. So, what do we need to make it easier? A trebuchet. And these starting units. Now, these starting units don't benefit from the upgrades you researched during the game. So, the earlier you use them, the more you get from them. Because the opponents obviously upgrade their units, they get stronger over time. And eventually your starting units will be completely useless. So keep that in mind. Put that here. We're now starting to have something resembling a decent economy. Maybe we'll even get crenellations, I haven't decided yet. Move up a bit. There we go. Padua obviously is a good opponent to fight, because again you can just build your starting base right next to them and try to take them relatively quickly. So naturally it's an opponent you probably have least trouble with. We're now using our onagers to fight here. Oh, I used the wrong... used the trebuchet, okay, whatever. Now get Cavalier. Oh no. You guys will not get a castle here. There you go. Let's upgrade our units a little bit. He's not hitting very well, is he? Dawn correlations are kinda wanted because in these campaign scenarios it's actually really good. Don't want the farm upgrade, that's really not worth it for us. Let's get some Cavaliers out. Cavaliers are pretty good and should be everything you need in this mission. This gate will soon be down, and here come the pikemen, that's not cool. And our halberdiers, so that's even less cool. Oh. Doesn't really matter though. We will next take down that tower. Oh no. I don't think we lost very many of them. Can afford that. Chemistry is obviously not necessary with what we have here, but it's always a but, right? It's not a bad idea to get it. Because we will also be relying on our castles a lot. Come on, get 600. Did you know that clicking multiple times doesn't make it go faster? Fun fact. Yeah, you probably knew that. You're like, what? You click it multiple times? That doesn't help you. Oh, admit it, you do it as well. Oh no, we're housed. Like a noob. Not cool. We pretty much have everything we need though. Stop running away, what are you doing? Soon of crenellations and hoardings, I think it is. As you can see, these starting onagers are actually quite useful. Now pack up. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Let's actually build a castle here. Oh no! There we go. Now take down this castle. Actually use these guys to build a gate here. You will understand why in a bit. As you can see, lots of units coming in that we don't like. Namely enemy units. Crenellation's now not yet paying off very much, but you will see why it's so important later on. And I think we have now lived their life. Take down their economy. Oh, that's not cool. Green is
Barbarossa,
fighting quite
I
well
would
here.
hate to strike you when you are down, but the Lombard League has agreed that I will make a better emperor.
Yeah, I don't care about you, Mr. I'm a good emperor, I don't care about you. Just get up. No, don't do that. Get up. Stable. Alright, we will now have to get rid of the rest of green here. And then we should be fine. For the upgrades? Yes, we do. Down the rams, please. It's kind of annoying they're still alive. I'll put a castle here. And hopefully get rid of the remaining stuff. And then we will build a wonder and then we win. That's the plan, at least. Not yet. Can you help? That's a bit faster, right? No, we don't stop production, we send it here. You can't convert my units, mate. I'll just get out of range. What the hell is with this monk army? It's drawing a little bit closer. We build these gates so they... oh no. So they can't get through these walls, or just walk through their own gates, so to speak. So when we put our gates here, they can't enter this area anymore, like they do right here. And denying them access is a good thing, right? So, this attack is the last big attack, and then we build our wonder. Luckily we fight with the support of a castle. Oh, that could have been... It was bad. Put a hole into the wall. Actually retreat, let them come. gate here.
Ja. Ouvert.
Right, you stop repairing. We need
Ouvert.
enough for a wonder.
Heiße. Ja.
As you can see, the castle we built here is now defending a little bit from these ships, which is good. And we now just take everything we have and put it onto the wonder, and then we have one. So really don't focus too much on taking down the enemies. It's really enough to just get the wonder. That's all you need to win. As you can see, we're now trying to find a way in and just diddling around here. I think we're trying to get through this gate back here, I don't know. Not really doing a good job of anything. Hey, it's our ships. And this castle has now defended this attack, not that it really matters at this point. I don't think there's anything left we need. We pretty much went down to 0 stone, so that was pretty well calculated. Apart from that, not much happened. Yellow attacked once. Green fought a little bit, Venice sent her ships, and the thing is, if you try to take everyone down, this is still the best strategy. I think this spot up here is wildly better than the one down here. Because down here, until you get to an opponent, you need to gain so much land, it's ridiculous. And if you just start here and build up a little bit, you can just grab green's base. Obviously green now basically dead. Yeah, apparently we still have something somewhere, but generally speaking they are now dead. So really right now we only have 2 enemies left. Well, 3 with Henry. I don't find Henry to be particularly strong. So this is a lot easier to fight even if you don't build a wonder here and you want to just kill everyone or something. Play a long game. This is still the best spot to start. You also get additional gold here, you get the additional stone, and then you can just push forward. But we've won. That's it. We'll return to the map real quick. I will show you what I mean. Like when you build up here, you can just grab gold here, and when you can expand, you can take this. And then you can also get a pretty quick access into yellow space and into Venice. So you can take them down relatively quickly, especially when you just move your army here, you can take down the base and can take down the docks. And then Venice really doesn't have much left. I mean, they have a little bit of stuff down here, but it's really not much. You can take it down with ships. So yeah, that's pretty much a way to do it. If you start down here, you will get all of these enemies sending attacks through this one choke point. You will just get pinned down, and you must reclaim land, reclaim this land, reclaim here to get the resources, take down this space, and then you finally reach your first opponent, which is Henry, and there's no point building a wonder here. So you must then continue into this space and must either build into this space or cross over here into Venice, which also works if you go up here and then into Venice. But I find that a lot harder. I really find this position to be a lot better. So let's quit the current game. So I think that went pretty well. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, farewell.